Good afternoon. You're watching IDS News on channel 3920, the Fair and Balanced News Network. I'm your host, Pashley Ittman.
And I'm Macklemore.
Our main story for today is pollution and how it's affecting Florida and its industries.
To start us off, we have our on-field reporter, Jan, coming to you live from Barefoot Beach in Fort Myers, Florida, interviewing beachgoers about how this influx of pollution has affected them during their staycation.
Thanks, Mackerel. I'm here with Dave and Adam, who are visiting Fort Myers from their home in North Dakota. Can you tell us a little bit about your vacation so far?
Yeah, we've been looking forward to this trip for so long, Jan. Florida is one of the top tourist places in the country, and most of their income comes from tourism.
Yeah, $67 billion to be exact. It's almost the price of a cocktail at happy hour.
And also 23% of their sales tax revenue comes from their tourism market, which is crazy.
We're really excited to come down to Florida, but all this pollution on the beach has kind of put a damper on our whole trip.
Yeah, we got here, we go looking for somewhere on the beach, and there's just dead fish, there's trash all over the place. We did the research, there's 5.25 million tons of trash on the beaches, and none of it gets cleaned up. It's crazy.
Look at all the dead fish from the red tide. It really put a whole damper on our entire trip. We wanted to come here and enjoy it, but now our eyes are stinging, we're coughing. It's really a miserable time.
Yeah, and then go to show you, we want to go see some sea turtles and some dolphins on the water. We go to the aquarium because that's the only place we can find them, and they go and tell us that there were 19 dead dolphins and 240 dead sea turtles that we won't find out on the beach. It's crazy.
Thanks, guys. Hope you're enjoying your trip.
Thanks, Jan. Holy mackerel. It really sounds like Florida's economy has been hit pretty hard due to the influx of pollution and the red tide.
All too true, Mackerel. While tourists are canceling vacation plans and opting to stay in North Dakota rather than come to the beach and brave some empty soda cans, college students are also feeling the effects of this issue.
That's right, Pashley. We now hand it over to Sandy, who's in Miami Beach with some students from Syracuse University.
Thanks, Mackerel. I'm here with Chad and Brittany with an I, but not a Y, who feel as though they're the ones that should be trashed this spring break and not the beach.
Yeah, I was at Lonnie Kai and they told me I couldn't use plastic straws or anything. That's pretty whack. Paper straws, that's super whack.
And I specifically put all of my Malibu rum into plastic water bottles, so when I come here in 150 years in the future, I can still see all the fun I had partying.
So you guys are the ones contributing to all the trash on the beach?
Why you gotta try my life like that, bro? I'm from Syracuse. I'm here to have fun. Who cares? They have people clean up after us anyways.
Seriously, so rude of you to say something like that.
Alright, so I guess you guys are missing the point. Whatever. We do have a beach cleanup called Ocean Cleanup that come out here to clean from the spring breakers. Last night they collected close to 850 pounds of trash.
Well, 3 of my frat bros got arrested, so that's probably 250 pounds of the trash anyways. So
they even banned alcohol and glass on Fort Lauderdale Beach because of how trash the beaches got after spring break. After our 2017 spring break, you remember? That was a good spring break. Yeah, they took away our coolers, our tents, our glass, and even our alcohol. It's the law now. We can't even party on the beach anymore.
But that ain't gonna stop us.
All right.
Thanks, Sandy. Now we're going to send it over to Todd, who's at a local Publix asking snowbirds how their experience has been down here.
Excuse me.
What do you want? I don't need none of this. You guys, tourism nonsense. You guys take up my space. I've been here since World War II. All of a sudden, this Disney World comes up out of nowhere, takes my beach space. Then they complain about this red tide nonsense. We had red tide back in my days. But it wasn't this bad. Now it lasts for months. It used to last days. We had no problems. It's fine. This is dumb.
And in 2004, the Sierra Club, you know the Sierra Club, it's really nice. They say that red tide is getting worse because of pollution. And let me tell you about this pollution, okay? So I used to go to this beautiful beach restaurant type thing. It was nice. It overlooked the water. It was great. I had a fork. I dropped the fork into the ocean, and it was 10 feet down, and I could still see the fork clear as day. And my eyesight isn't so good, but I saw the fork. And every single year I went back and I still saw that fork staring at me, And now I go look at the fork and I can't see the fork because of all the pollution.
Thanks, Todd. That's real interesting of what those snowbirds have to say about our local area.
Now, we're going to send over to our expert in the field, Spick Scott, to hear what he has to say on our legislation he's trying to pass.
All right, so to recap the past election just a couple weeks ago, we're going to talk about the amendment that just passed to prevent offshore drilling off of the coast of Florida, which is going to prevent oil spills and other toxins to going into the water to ultimately help wildlife and the beaches as a whole. Additionally, both candidates that were running for governor wanted to make a primary focus of their campaign to be about clean water and stopping toxic algae blooms and making sure that the beaches are clean for the tourism industry, which we all know is such a big and essential part of Florida's economy.
Holy mackerel! This past week, one of our reporters did an interview with the leading underwater pollution experts across the globe.
There are many ways in which we can restore our oceans and resolve pollution. One way is to sink artificial reefs, such as old decommissioned ships, which helps not only the underwater community, but the land as well because they don't take up space in landfills. Another way is by eliminating the use of plastic straws. Yes, I know these ideas will take a lot of worldwide commitment, but it can end up saving our planet in the long run, which is better for me. All right, bye.